Around here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre, and the decibel levels are rising. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things.
Bruno Fernandes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
That's asking too much of anyone and everyone. That is lovely. Bernardo Silva! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. Hanley. Up towards the front line. Oh, nicely intercepted. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Bernardo Silva. And it's Cancelo. Gets his pass away. Can he get onto this? He's onside. Bruno Fernandes delivers. Danger averted for now. Gilmour. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's played forward. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Crossed in once more. And a big chance! And another crack at goal. It's been a high-tempo start. They've played it short. Nice control. Vitinha. Now it's McGinn. Could move up a gear here. He's left his man. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Bernardo Silva. He's a sharp little ball here. Here comes the cross. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Portugal really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the right. Bruno Fernandes. And he's had a hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Forwards and with intent. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. McTominay. Robertson. That's good play. Played out to the right. Lovely bit of skill. That's a super give and go. McTominay, and the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Portugal trail at this early stage. How will they respond? They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Nuno Mendes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Massive leap! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
One delightful ball, and the rest was simple.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Portugal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Done delicately. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Scotland are clearly looking to use the space out in the flanks here.
With a view to what exactly, Jim?
Well, it can encourage the full-backs to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
Ball is over the line. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. And João Palhinha. Nuno Mendes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Robertson clears. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. João Palhinha. Shot could... Rafael Leão! Just off target. McGinn. There's no flag. Robertson. And that has left him in a heap. And it's lofted through here. Nuno Mendes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Driven forward. It'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Moved forward and quickly so. Gilmore. Sends it forward. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Adams. McTominay. He's having a go! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Vitinha. And it's Bernardo Silva. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Rafael Leão. Tries the cross. Gets good distance on it. And he'll shoot here. Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Bernardo Silva just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Bruno Fernandes. Nice ball, and he might be in here.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
João Cancelo. Oh, that's a very... Cristiano Ronaldo! Decent hit and on target. Goes direct to the front line. Pinches it off him. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Played out towards the right wing. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. And it's hoisted clear. That's very neat. And he's cut it out. Robertson. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. McTominay. So what can they make of this? Gently done. McGinn. Great defending, strong and determined. Opts for safety. Ruben Dias. Shifted upfield. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That's been drilled forward. Caught offside that time. And it's Bernardo Silva, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Adams. Chance to break. McTominay. Oh, he's found some space here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that has been clubbed away. Nuno Mendes. Plays a delicate ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. João Cancelo. Nuno Mendes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's caused a worry or two. Oh, can he get onto this? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. João Cancelo. Nuno Mendes. Lobbed in behind. And he's there to clear it. It's a throw-in. Now here's the delivery. And here's the chance to counter. Proves too strong. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice physical challenge. Oh, that's a key interception. Robertson, who's set up one goal so far, goes forward. Now that's well seen too. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Portugal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Portugal get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
McTominay. Moved on forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that is as far as they're going to go. calmly anticipates. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he welcomes chance! It's there! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Looking to hit the front line. McTominay. That's been cut out, well played. He could be in here. Oh, important interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Defending of the desperate variety. That's not going to trouble anybody. João Cancelo. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Well, they could break here. McGinn. Interesting ball. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And the header! Harmlessly behind.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Nuno Mendes. Here's Vitinha. Moved forward and quickly so. The pass has gone astray. Played in with accuracy. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. João Cancelo charging forward down that flank. And that's a good ball. And João Palhinha. Oh, nice touch. And Bernardo Silva! That's a half-decent try.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good spread. That pass has been well intercepted. That is a brilliant interception. Adams, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Portugal looking to pass their way through. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes with the cross. He's there to get rid. João Palhinha. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Well, that's well spotted. And back to the keeper they go. No, that's been intercepted. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. And it's Cancelo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he's forced to go back. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Hanley. Portugal have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Gonçalo Inácio. And João Palhinha. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Out to the right. And it's Bernardo Silva. Hit into the middle. Knocks it away. Robertson. Hanley. And that is played back to front. Portugal have it back and they can go again. Looking for the runner. And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Great chance! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Well timed, excellent interception. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! Nuno Mendes with the cross. Well, there's the clearance. That's a throw. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Rafael Leao. And here's It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that tested the keeper.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
And it's been taken short. Oh, it's played into the area. Scotland can counter promptly here. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. But not. It's bounced out. Now, who's going to be first to this? Vitinha. Into the... climbs up big! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Nuno Mendes. Good spot, he's seen the run. Rafael Leao plays it in. And it's Bernard. Has a shot! And out to safety. Bernardo Silva. Now the counter. Bruno Fernandes. Gilmore. McTominay. To McGinn. That has been cut short. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao has crossed into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, Red, nice interception. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the half-time whistle goes.
Portugal have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Portugal lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. Already up and running for the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, now here's a good... looks for the finish! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
João Cancelo. Gonçalo Inácio. And João Palhinha. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. Chance to finish. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Is there any support? He might not need it. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Shifted upfield. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Dias. Gonçalo Inácio. Sends it forward. And it's Cancelo. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Plays it from a quarterback position. João Palhinha. Bruno Fernandes. Some really good ball movement. He can get that clear. That's the throw. Aimed in towards the centre. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is a little undercooked. Gonçalo Inácio. Ruben Dias. Good play on the left-hand side here, and that's aimed into the middle. That was always going to be the keeper's. Robertson. And it's hoisted clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gonçalo Inácio. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Oh, a lovely bit of skill. Here's the delivery. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Diving header! Muscular approach does. Great hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bernardo. Can he finish? And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gonçalo Inácio. Ruben Dias. Nuno Mendes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. To McGinn. McTominay did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bernardo Silva. Towering header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Plays it forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rafael Leao! Keeper's got his work done. Time for a change in personnel. He's had a hit! Scotland can start a counter here. Now it's Adams. He's had it taken off him. And he has been fouled there. Now it's Adams. And he's in on goal. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And he's gone looking for safety. Bruno Fernandes. And it's been taken straight back. Ronaldo, a scorer already in the game. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. Corner it is. And that has been cleared. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a good ball played into space. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. McTominay. Scotland have a free kick. Now it's McTominay. Oh, shooting chance! Nuno Mendes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bruno Fernandes. McTominay. And the counter is on. And he's had it nicked away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Gently done. Calmly anticipates. McTominay. Nice sequence of passes, this. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And he's managed to get rid. Ronaldo going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's got away. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. And he's heaved it away. Gets a good foot in there. The referee's awarded a free kick. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Looks to bypass the midfield. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Chance with a header! And that was very necessary. Scotland can counter promptly here. Scotland finding their passes. Played out wide. Very nicely done. Up to meet it! No, not the best of headers.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Tries to get it clear. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's picked out the run. He's found a way through. Now then, the ball's come loose. In once more. And that's been levered clear. Played into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Robertson goes direct to the front line. Bruno Fernandes looking tidy in possession here. João Cancelo. Now there's a fine ball. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. João Cancelo. In by Cancelo. Great leap! Final touch was poor. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Ruben Dias has been caught there, it's a foul. João Cancelo. Just eases him off the ball. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Gets it back. Nuno Mendes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a pretty loose pass. Played in with accuracy. Oh, that's a key interception. Armstrong. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Moved on forwards. McTominay. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bernardo Silva tries a shot! A real chance to break. No, he's not getting his way this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Adams. João Palhinha, and back to the goalkeeper. Here's Vitinha. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Armstrong. Turns back here, probably the best option. Sends it forward. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nuno Mendes. Ruben Dias. To Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's well spotted. Cross goes in there. And that's been levered clear. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
And it's been taken short. Fired in. Scotland can start a counter here. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's away. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Gilmore. There's the delivery. João Cancelo knocks it away. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Ruben Dias. It's Bernardo Silva. João Palhinha. It's Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. He's got a side of goal! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Scotland making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Tries to get it clear. João Palhinha. Fiddles it through. He's got the shot away! It goes to show he is human after all.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
And he's forced to go back. Ruben Dias. Nuno Mendes. And it's Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael. There's the hit! Oh, he's missed it.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Out towards the flank. McTominay. Purring through the gears. That's going to go a long way. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. Now it's McTominay. Real chance! He scores! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And yes, it's him again. Scotland give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. João Cancelo. Ruben Dias. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ah, that's a fine intercept. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Forwards and with intent. Armstrong. Oh, strongly challenged there. And it's Bernardo Silva. Interesting ball. Bernardo Silva was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bernardo Silva. Look at this. Bruno Fernandes! And that would have won it.
Bruno Fernandes should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
He's been picked out. He can run onto that. João Cancelo with the clearance. Nuno Mendes. Moved forward and quickly so. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. Portugal have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. And that's been won straight back. McTominay. Knocks it out wide. Some terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated. Portugal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Gonçalo Inácio. Ruben Dias. Here's Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Diogo Dalot is herring after that one. McTominay. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Played out towards the right wing. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Oh, nicely intercepted. João Palhinha. Diogo Dalot. Gonçalo Inácio. And João Palhinha. A real chance if he can get through.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Ruben Dias. Diogo Dalot. Gonçalo Inácio. Shifted upfield. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the right. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out towards the right wing.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Sends it forward. Now that's well seen too. Ruben Dias. Portugal looking to pass their way through. Rafael Leao. Adams. Nuno Mendes. Portugal get it back again. Gonzalo Inacio. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out for a throw. Stood up well to him there. And that will be the final act.